Hello, very good evening. Great to have your company if you're just tuning in with us here on Hochanda. And just in time for a brand new one-day special. So it's absolutely fantastic that you could join us. Not myself, of course. We've got the lovely Lou as well.
Hello.
Lovely to be with you as
you.
well. Lovely to meet you. And gorgeous Christina.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good, good. Excited about a one-day special?
Absolutely.
Good.
Always am.
Good. That's what we like. That's what we like. Well, we're going to go down and show everybody exactly what we've got as well. And you will be doing some demonstrations with us in this hour. Is that okay?
Yes.
Right. Well, we will let you go and prepare.
Okay.
Get in the space, in the zone. Lovely, Christina. And so with Lou,
You're with me.
tell us a little bit because this card making magic, and there may be some people that aren't au fait with the brands, with the name and what they stand for. Everything.
No. So card making magic is, of course, all inspired by Christina that we've just seen walk away. She is extremely talented. We know she's been in the industry for many, many years.
Yep.
And these dies are exceptional. The concepts are amazing. The simplicity is brilliant. I mean, things like making boxes, you can see here, they are made so simply. Even a beginner card maker can put these together.
Well, you see, this is the test, you see, because I'm absolutely there. But when you say that, and it's great, because there'll be a lot of people that take a lot of confidence from that. You know, the fact is that the simple and easy steps about doing it, and we don't ever want to put anybody off that's starting for a first time. But the results on what you get look so
phenomenal.
Advanced. They do look phenomenal is the word, absolutely.
I mean, we've got some examples here. I mean, we're not just talking. Excuse me, sorry. I've just had a biscuit.
Oh, well, that's all right. Listen, was it one of mine?
I just finished eating it.
Okay, that's all right.
Sorry. So we're looking here at not just boxes to put your cards in, to deliver them in and such like, but things like this tissue box.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous. All created from these sets. That's amazing. But then on the my voice is going to completely change.
We'll get some water. We'll get some water. Water or gin and tonic. What would you fancy? You know,
it's a bit early, isn't it? Maybe water.
No, it's gone 6.
Maybe water.
Water to start with.
But then we're looking at things like this. Now
this
box is stunning. So our one day special, the oval box here. We do have another element as well, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. But the oval box itself, you can make the box, as you can see, you can make it into a tissue box if you want, but it can be a box that opens, and you also get the dies to create the perfect sized and shaped card inside as well. I mean, all of this in one die set is wonderful. Isn't it absolutely beautiful?
I really think like you say, they look so impressive. They really do look so. Look, there's a bit of water there as well. Why don't you give a little sip of water?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's okay, I didn't do all the hard work. They wouldn't have got that as well. But you can see what you got here. This is for the one-day special. Now, just while we're just getting our heads together, this one, there is a lot in here when you look at. Now, you are getting 47 dies in total through this, which is absolutely amazing. And we've got the boards here. If we can show exactly what we're getting, because there's so much in here, isn't there? And the dies are big as well. There's a lot.
Shall I pass you the dies?
Yes, let's go with that one.
I'll go through
so
the
you
board.
talk me through about what we've got.
What we've got here is, so these are your metal dies. You can see the size of them. You're going to need your larger die cutting plates for a lot of these, because you can see we've got a really lovely outer border there. So what you've got is the base, the lid and the base here. You've also got included on another board, if I just show you here, these are the side panels. So you can see we've got this little, these teeth that you're just going to fold in and glue down. All the instructions are really simple to do. Christina's actually just done a Facebook Live with me on Friday. She's walking us through the steps. She'll show you a demonstration as well, so you're not going to be left on your own. And then all of these elements are going
aren't they lovely?
For your decoration. The trellis to go in the top, in the lid, is stunning. But then if I bring this one back in again, you can see how that trellis has been used in the background there as a panel for decoration. That's nice, isn't it? There's a lot you can do with this. And do you know what? Every time you make a box, you're going to make it differently, because there's so many options, so many different combinations. We've got layers and layers here. We've got elements like the little your stitching, edge. You've even got a sentiment in here as well. So there's a lot to work with, a lot to get your head round.
Lovely.
When you cut them out, you can see the cuts that you get are phenomenal. I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. There's two sides to this board, so it's not just these, and all of these as well.
And again, the size that you see on these is lovely, isn't it?
It's brilliant. It's a real wow factor when you give a card or a box like this. So you don't have to make your boxes, you can make your cards like this. And then also matting and layering dies. When you're making cards, that is really it sort of finishes it off, doesn't it? Gives you a border, makes it look professional. We're giving you those as well.
That's brilliant. There's so much in there. So this is the box that we're looking at as well from that side. And then, again, the sizable dies that go with this. Now, we've also got the option, of course, which is included in this one, the one-day special, where we can go for the actual egg itself. And
the egg, so of course...
Should we do the same again on this?
With an egg, we always think Easter, don't we, straight away? So one of the things you think, but I'm thinking all year round with this, because Faberge eggs, they just scream elegance, luxury, expensive. If you really want
a height of luxury, isn't it? That kind of thing.
It is. So maybe you've got some special occasions coming up. Something like a golden Faberge egg would be perfect for a special birthday or invitation, something like that.
That's a nice idea. Yeah,
so
really lovely.
You're getting the egg shape. You're getting the dies, so you can do those layers again. You've got beautiful, like this sort of pearl chain border you can create. Yeah. And then again, you've got this trellis work that has little dots inside, so the detail is in every die cut here.
They're gorgeous.
So really beautiful. And of course, you do get all of these extras. So if you cut these little diamonds here, they will fit perfectly inside. So you're building up the layers. You've got the little bows. I have to show you this one because with the bows.
This caught my eye when I saw this in the studio when we were looking at start. Look at that. Should I hold that so you can give it a proper shake?
I'm going to give it a shake. It'll go all blurry, I'm sure. But actually, if I just turn it upside down, you can see.
But how pretty is that, though, with the little bows?
That is gorgeous. Little bows on top. And do you know what? Actually, when you look at it, when you separate it, looking at these dies, it's quite a simple card to put together, but it looks amazing.
They do. And I think that's what you use, certainly that sort of connection to Faberge, for example, that there is a real luxury feel about these as well.
There really is.
And I think what the beautiful thing about this particular one-day special is you get all that absolute luxury, but you get it actually with a sort of an ease. And don't worry, Christina's going to demonstrate that when we go through this, showing exactly how to go with it. I just want to let you know, we're only 6 minutes in. And I think I've just heard we are 20% of the stock now already allocated, 20%. It's a brand new one-day special. You're watching the launch. The best time to get anything is always near the beginning, so you're not panicking at the end when stock is getting towards selling out. So now's your time to put this into your basket, and then you can sit with ease and enjoy that and watch the demonstration on how you're going to do that and get more inspiration. So just a reminder for this one, 793788. It's a fantastic £11 saving back in your pocket. So it's now only £39.98. Plus, it's also available on your Flexi buy. So if that really helps you, certainly Flexi for me, it helps me at the beginning of the year as well, January. So 2 payments of just £19.99 if you'd like to go for that one. P&P, of course, on that first of those payments for you. Really, really, really impressive. Now, we have got another deal, shall we say, another offer for you, which is on here, which I think a lot of people will also be, if they like this, I think they'll like this as well.
Absolutely.
And this is the easel to go with this, so sort of for display purposes, but the most beautiful and ornate, again, luxury top-end display.
It really is. When you're making beautiful cards, I mean, we know that people are going to display them. We know they're going to put them on the mantelpiece. They're going to display them maybe in their hallway, show all their friends. So for you to be able to offer the easel, or it may be for your cards at home, or scrapbook pages, mini albums, things like this, anything you've got at home. So what we're offering you is this time the egg shape that we've seen already, and then with the easel as well. Now the easel will take actually the boxes that we've just seen. So the original design has been edited, so this area is slightly deeper. That's nice. So if I just pop in one of these boxes for you.
By the way, that would look like the most elegant tissue box in the world.
Oh, it really would. You wouldn't actually want to use the tissues, would you? Too nice.
No, but I'll tell you what, if you're making it with someone that's, you know, been away, been in a hospital or something like that, or just by the side of them, that's better than any other sort of normal tissue box, isn't it?
So really, really simple to put together. So Christina's made these so easy for us to use. That's what I love about all of these collections. So you've actually got 2 dies with the easel. You've got an outer die, so you can make a really solid base if you want to. So you can, with the solid one, you can actually make it 3, 4, 5 layers to really make it sturdy if you wanted. And then you've got the decorative element as well. And you have the score line down the centre, so you can fold it. And by folding it, you can actually make it as wide as you need to, or as slim as you need to as well.
Really, really lovely. So it gives you well, not another option, but it's to add to what you're looking at with your one-day special, really. But another option for you to go with. Now, if you're a Freedom member, fantastic offer for you here. £30.58 will give you the beautiful, extravagant egg and flourish easel. 18 dies in total for £30.58. That, of course, includes your postage and packaging. So that's a really fantastic offer. Item number 175621 is what you'll need for that one. And again, please make sure you get that into your basket nice and early while we have got that stock, but brand new on the show for you today. Now, we're working our way down, and when I first saw these, I thought, lovely, fantastic as well. And then we said, don't be misled by the size of the font or the images of the packaging that you're looking at, because when you get that in your, if you've got those, let's say that's those fonts in your mind right now. Now see the actual size of what you get.
These are amazing, aren't they?
That's brilliant.
So
look at that.
Which one are we looking at
well,
first?
We've got the numbers there. Is that right? We've got, yeah, we'll go whichever one we want to on that one, Lou.
Okay, so if we look at the numbers first, now I think this is really important. Large numbers to make wow factor cards. Let me show you this one. I mean, that is beautiful, lovely, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Those numbers really stand out.
Do we have the actual, what the sizes of the numbers themselves? Do we know what they are in?
Probably would have to get Mr. Ruler out.
We'll get Mr. Ruler out for you, and we'll give a little check in a second.
Unless Christina knows herself, she may know.
3 inches. There we go. 3 inches. So that is on a card. That's going to be. That's a sizable image, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I'm thinking with a lot of these as well, with the exception of the 8, 9, and 6, and 0, you could use them as almost apertures. You could cut into your card as well.
Okay.
And not only these in the pack. If I turn this over. We also have, maybe let's do it that way. That's
nice, yeah.
These are gorgeous, aren't they?
Really
all included. You could actually trail these up, those numbers. You could use them completely separately. You could create borders, wreaths, corners with them. So as a set, with the numbers, all of these, here we go, we've got all of these included. And then the roses as well. An amazing set. And that's just the one set.
I think, can we just show that again? Because
Absolutely,
I think
that
it's when you see the scale, this is just, don't forget, we're just showing you number 1 at the moment to start with, but when you see the scale of them in connection to the size of, I mean, the other size of the cards here, they're perfect for birthdays, aren't they? For anniversaries, like you say.
They are absolutely brilliant. You can, obviously, you can put any anniversary. It might be the 21st, it may be the 53rd, whatever it is. You can now personalise your cards. And we need to pay special attention to this one that I'm shaking my hand.
Go on.
The 6th of March. That might be a very special lady's birthday, and she wants to make sure everybody remembers.
Oh, really? Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. Do you know who that could be, Christina?
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. Have you got one that says 21st for me? Because mine on Monday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so yeah, there we go. We'll have that one. There we go.
We haven't got the month on there. We could put the month on there quite
easily.
easily.
That's fine. I'll take that. Yes. No, my birthday's on the 20th, but it'll be my 21st birthday.
Listen,
it was a. What do you mean?
It was
just a very heavy paper round. That's all it was. Right then. So I love that. So let's just. In fact, well, we've got that there. Is that one? Did we show that one as well? Because look at that. Now, this is the one that has been used a lot there with regards to the 50th, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yes, so I'll show you. Yes, so we've got a lot with that. That's big. That is, I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful swirl.
Yeah.
You can snip into the swirl as well if you just want elements from it, or if you want to make it a little bit smaller. Either way, you can do that. The heart is stunning. This heart is actually 2 dies. So you see it will cut this outer die, that's 1 die, and then all the decoration and the detail, in fact, you can see it easier on here. That is a single die. So you can cut this into your cardstock without having to cut the heart out. So it makes a beautiful aperture.
Nice, yeah.
We've actually got a couple of cards there with the heart shape.
Yes, here we go. Let's have a little look. How lovely. They really are beautiful.
They really are, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is an amazing set here with gorgeous. We haven't even looked at the months and such and the anniversary names yet.
No, I know, but again, great sizes they are.
A lot here. So you can see the floral from the numbers there, and we've got the name Ruby. We'll come to that in a moment, I think. And again, that heart. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, and it's great with the holographic, doesn't it? With
the swirls are
really
such a good size, and you know what? They cut beautifully.
Yeah.
So I've been playing with these for the last week or so, and I am amazed by the quality of the dies and how well they cut. When you've got swirls like this, you expect the little tendrils sometimes to get a bit stuck in the die, and they don't. They just fall out effortlessly.
This I love. Well, obviously,
really clever.
If you think about this, so again, it's about that thing that you lovely crafters do so well, thinking out the box, obviously it makes a lovely love heart, that's what design is, but then, again, put them together like this, and you have this beautiful butterfly wing then it can turn into.
Really, really clever,
That's gorgeous, that.
We've got the ovals there that we've seen in previous sets on the show today as well, and of course sentiment. So it all, you can see how everything works together so well.
Right, let's have a look. We've got months coming up now, have we?
Yes. So again, we're looking at a really, really good size here. So we've got all the months, we've got all those special anniversaries, and also what I think is really clever, it's on the back of this packaging.
Yeah, we go. There we are.
We have got for you, or Christine's very cleverly thought of, what each anniversary relates to. So I'm always having to go on my phone and have a look and see which it is. It's all there for you as well.
That's really nice. It's all been thought through for you as well. It's all part of that you'd expect to get, obviously, from Card Making Magic. They are good. If you've been looking for that larger design, then this is the package to go for as well, because it does make an impact and gives you, I think, so many options for personalising these. You know, you've got the number, you've got the months, you've actually got what the anniversary is, you've got the love heart, you've got all the little extras in there as well. It's a fantastic package, this one. Now, I'll tell you this one, Freedom members, £39.57. That includes your P&P, so why not go for this one? Because actually, 25070, what you're getting here, what you're saving, it's a why not deal. If you're not yet a Freedom member, it's worth joining up for this, because actually works out a better price for you to become a member, get this on your Freedom package, than go for any other way. And don't forget, you can stop and start that as many times as you want to, of course, so no problems. 10% of the stock's already gone, and we've been talking about that for 3 minutes only. 250708, get in fast for that. Absolutely fantastic selection for you. The website, of course, everything is there for you to have a little look at, and you can add those in. There's plenty of options in there for anything you want to add into your basket. We've got lots of lovely bundles in there, some new bundles, lots of options for you if you'd like to go for those, but there's, I think you'll agree, beautiful tools here for the job to give you those really big wow factor designs, which I know a lot of people will enjoy doing. Now, the one-day special, just before we... OK, Christina, it's all right. Half the stock's now already gone. We are 16 minutes into the show, and half the stock now has already gone. So, I did say... Please get this. Are you all right? Is it?
I am, but I warn you now, I can't sing and dance, and I'm no good at telling jokes.
Well, that's you and me together then. We're all right. So all I would say is please get them into your basket, and then you can sit back and relax now, and we can watch Christina actually bring this to fruition. Now, we said right at the very beginning that there's an ease about these, and yet you get a big wow factor at the end, and that's hopefully you'll demonstrate to us there, because there may be some people going, that looks out of my league. That looks
no, it's
that
not.
Looks tough.
It's very, very easy to put together. And if you can't remember what I'm doing now, I will be putting videos on YouTube.
Oh, great. Oh,
with
lovely.
Everything that's there.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So you can always go to my blog and you can re-watch the video whenever you want. You can start it and stop it whenever you want, just to catch up with me. But if you can make a box and a card like these that go together, they are really, really pretty.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Right, where do we start
So
then?
we're going to make the box. Now, you've got all these dies here, so we'll take that one out the way. And if you start with the smallest die as number 1, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to take the biggest one, the number 10 die.
Okay.
This is going to be the top to your box. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to cut that twice to give us, well, you can do it with just one if you wanted to, but I'm going to line the box and make it really sturdy.
We're going for luxury.
So we're going for luxury, yeah, like I've done with this one. See, I've lined that one.
Oh, yes, I see.
And that just gives it extra strength, and it makes it really pretty.
Lovely. Okay. Yep.
So we've got 2 of them, and that's the top to the box. And I've just put a little top there so that I don't forget. Now, with the top to the box, you want the smallest or the thinnest of these little side dies, and you want 2 of those.
Okay.
All right. And then with the next die down, you need to cut 2 of these, and these are going to be the base to the box.
Right.
So this one is slightly bigger. If you just look, it's slightly bigger than the base, which means your lid will go on and off.
Got you. So number 10 for the top.
Yeah.
And we'll do number 9
and then number 9 for the base.
For the base.
And then with that, you want the largest of the dies, and you need to cut 2 of those.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's the base and that's the top. Now we'll put them back
I'm
over there.
already liking the organisation of little leaflets there, top of.
Well,
that's for me. This is good for them. That's perfect for me.
Okay.
Making all the tips.
So coming down to the next one now, we've cut that again, and that's going to make one of the liners for our card. So we've done it in the pink, in the yellow, for both boxes. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So those are going to line the box and do the top.
Rightio.
And then we've come down to this really fancy one.
Pretty one, isn't
And
it?
that's cut another layer that is also going to be used on your box.
I think just in simple terms, already Christina about this, you know, the fact of just the edges. I think, you know, that whole idea of it looks opulent. You know, we talked about Faberge earlier on with regards to it. I think it's the designs on the edges that you've got here that really adds to that kind of, it all just looks, there's a lot of work got into it, and yet, like you say, it's one pass through the cutting machine, and you get that.
But you don't tell people how easy it is. You say, look at
don't.
this beautiful box that I've made for you. It was really intricate.
Yes.
It took me ages. But it didn't really, because you just pass it through your die cutting machine.
Secret.
Right. So let's start with the box lid.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got our 2 pieces. Now we'll put that over there so we don't get mixed up. Right, so we'll go with our box lid. We've got our 2 pieces that are going to be the sides to the box.
Right.
Now, just to make life easy, I'm going to score along this edge. So there's a score line. You can use any that you want. Just put your edge to your die there on your score line, and again at the bottom, and then just run your line down it. Okay, and that just makes them easier to bend over, and they'll bend over nice and neatly then.
That's nice and simple.
Yeah.
Just while there's a pause there, Christine, just to let people know, we are now 2/3 of the one day, maybe it should be one show special. The 1 day special, we are over 2/3 of the stock now already allocated. So I think it's going to go in this show, or probably tonight. So if you are interested, please, 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 I just don't want you to miss out. Please put that into your basket now, but we are 2/3 of the stock now already gone. Sorry to interrupt, I just wanted to give everyone an update.
Okay, so we've bent these over, and now they're going to be easier to add to the box. Now, once you've done that, if you just run your fingers down it, it just puts a little bit of curve in that panel. Okay, and then if you look at it, you've got a bigger tab on one side than you have on the other. Okay, so there's your large tab. Can you see?
Yeah, yep.
And there's your other large tab. So as long as you keep them both the same way, we're going to add some glue along that tab there. And we're going to glue this piece to it. And we're going to make sure that the top of it is level.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, that just makes it nice and tidy. Okay. Now, once we've done that, we can go to the other side. And this is just the way I prefer to do it. I'm sure other people that have made some of the boxes will have made them in different ways.
I suppose everyone gets their own little techniques or their own system in place, don't they, for what they do.
You'll find a way that is easiest for yourself.
But, you know, if you are doing this for the very first time, you know, to follow this, and don't forget, there will be step by step as well, you can carry on with as well, that's been put together for you. But I think it's not, I'm one of those that I'd like to watch it and I'll pick up someone's system and do it.
I prefer to learn by watching, Okay, so we've now got those glued together, and we've got one of our bases. Now, I think one of these has been made by someone else. Oh no, that's been lined, and they haven't. I think it could be this one. Look,
I see.
You can just see the workings in there. It's still a pretty box.
Yeah, there we go. I'll just hold that.
I like to make mine with a lining.
Right.
So what she's done there is she's glued around this edge and she's glued it on like that.
Got you.
Okay.
Yep.
Now what I'm going to do is keep the joins. Where's the join? Keep the join at the bottom, and I'm going to put the inner piece inside.
Got you.
And I'm going to make sure that all those little tabs are underneath. There we go. And then I can add my glue, and that will finish that off.
Okay. Just let people know again, a stock update. We are over 3/4 of the one-day special now has now already been allocated. I think you found definitely an area out there where people are going, I want that luxury, and I want it at ease, and I want it at a fantastic price as well. So 3/4 of the stock now, it is disappearing, just to let you know. But sorry about the interruptions of the updates. I know you're very busy with it. But do you know, I love this extra section going in because, like you say, it's only one extra pass through, isn't it? One more cut of a card. But like you say, it's still not a problem, and I wouldn't even notice really.
No, you wouldn't.
It makes no odds.
If you lined that with tissue paper and put your gift in it, nobody would notice any different.
But if you want to go the extra mile of luxury, that's the kind of thing that you do, is it? That's the kind of difference that you see in those luxury products when you're buying things like this.
Okay. So we've now got those glued down. No, we haven't. It's just come undone.
Quick update again. One day special's now got. We're 25 minutes in. It's now gone limited stock. This is my producer. Even my producer said, "I'm so sorry. I know I'm so to interrupt, but just so everybody, it is limited stock." So I'm just passing on the message. It's important that we know, though. So if you want to go for it, last chance. I think as it stands, I think we better practice some dancing. So, I'm not sure, and get my joke book out.
Okay, so that's one of the linings gone in. And this is the other.
Right.
So we can pop that in the middle. Just there. And then the other piece that we've got for our base, we can add on there. And that then will keep all those tabs folded in, because we'll glue those down as best we can.
Like, Chris, I just need to pause again for a second. It's gone. It's just sold out. It has gone. Individually, if you wanted to go for it individually, has also gone. Where's that joke book, Chris? But we've still got the egg with the easel that's still available at the moment. But we'll keep you updated, because we still want to see how to put this together and how this all works as well for everyone that's bought this for the one day special, which is phenomenal. So just hold on, everybody. We've got options here for everybody on the one day special. But congratulations to everybody that has managed to acquire it in the time that we had. So well done. Sorry about that, because it's all stop start, isn't it?
It certainly is. Okay, so now we've got that glued onto the bottom. Okay, now obviously at home you'll take more time and you'll be a little bit more careful than I'm being. But that's one piece done.
That's lovely.
Okay.
That's great. Yeah.
Now then, you can add these to your top piece, but we'll do the bottom part first.
Okay.
So we're going to do
and again, from all these parts
same.
that you've said, there's a nice simplicity to this as well, though, that you did mention, that you promised. And I believe that's why it's been so popular in that respect, that people like the effect. Actually, the system to putting that together is...
It's simple.
It is a nice, simple, system, really.
It's just like a jigsaw, really, but it's easier than a jigsaw, because you've got big pieces that all you need to do is just fold and glue together.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we've got these folded over.
And the nice thing is, I suppose, if you are working this, if you're doing quite a few of these at once, you know, by the time you've done all your cutting out and you've got all your components together, it's just a case of assembling, isn't it?
Yeah, and another thing you could do, if you were to sell your cards and boxes, you could sell them as a kit. You could sell all them together flat packed and put some written instructions in them and send them off.
Well, and that's okay, that's fine,
yeah,
is it?
That's fine, yeah. Whatever you do with these, it's a free angel policy. You can do what you want, lovely. You can sell it.
Oh, that's fantastic. What a lovely idea. People are doing that for any for their community work or charity work or anything else that
That's
people want to
right,
do for, then you have the option of doing that. Well, wow, that's a lovely idea. Thank you.
So we've just bent one of these the wrong way. We'll just rebend it. Okay, so that's those glued. And we'll rebend them. Oops.
No.
Not putting enough glue on. Okay, we'll stick that there.
Nice little project that if you've got little ones in you as well to help do a bit of bending. Bit of bending and bit of sticking.
Bit of licking and sticking, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll put some glue on this side now. And we'll put a bit more on so it doesn't pop open this time.
So for the actual egg and for the card and things like that, is it? I know it's not obviously the actual putting the lids together and things like that, but a similar kind of cutout and work with for.
You can, with the egg, you can cut the egg out and you can use these sides to turn your egg into a box.
Ah, okay.
And then you can decorate it with all the elements that come with the egg.
Got you. Yes. Yeah.
Or you can stand it on the easel, or you can do what I've done with that blue one there. That's it.
Oh,
I've used another element
beautiful.
from the egg, and I've just cut it out 4 or 5 times and glued it together to make it strong.
That's a lovely idea.
And that just balances the egg for you.
Well, a great idea that is as well.
So you've got options
I love that.
with
Little
all
detail
of
on
them.
the back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Lovely. Right.
Okay, so we've done this now exactly the same as we did the top bit, the other bit.
Everyone's now already planning what they're going to put in their boxes.
Oh, chocolates.
Oh, you know what? As you said that, I heard it in my ear as well. Was that my producer there?
Chocolates.
Yeah, saying, yeah.
Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Bath salts, candles, a silk scarf, handkerchiefs.
Chocolates.
Chocolates.
Chocolates. Gloves. I heard gloves as
Yeah,
well.
gloves, yeah. You can put all sorts in it.
I'd want chocolates, honestly. I mean, I don't want to put any ideas into the producers and directors'
No,
head,
of course not.
but if you did want to do a birthday present for me next week, don't do gloves, do
Chocolates.
chocolate. do chocolate,
Right, my glue's not sticking.
Oh no.
I know.
It was such a simple process. We've been let down by a bit of glue now. So.
Now, on that orange box there,
Yes.
before I've actually glued this top piece onto it, I've put ribbon around it just to make it a little bit prettier.
Ah, and you just do that and you stick it underneath before you put the top level on?
Yes.
Ah, that's a nice idea.
And I've just used a hot glue gun to do that, just to keep it in place.
Ah, that's really nice.
And that hides the workings on it as well. It's all little things that can help you to make your box really, really pretty.
That's that's a lovely idea. That. Do you want, if you want for a bit of timing, if you would like to have a bit of time to finish off on that section, I can give everyone a bit of an update and talk through. What would you?
Okay, it's up to you. I'm just going to put the linings in this one now.
Okie dokie. Right, we'll do that. That's okay. I'll be back in a second.
Okie dokie.
And we'll just have a little look through what we've got. We've got some VT to show you as well. Actually, there's some more inspiration for you to have a little look at and see whether this is something you think you might be able to work your way up to. Have a little look. Absolutely beautiful, and you get. I think there is the word opulent. I keep coming back to with this. I think that's because the size of what we're looking at with the dies, and the finishing look of everything that goes on. It's all the little details, but simple cutting out.
Very,
Beautiful.
very simple, but a very expensive look at the end of the day. And as card makers, project makers, we want to make our projects look expensive, don't we? We want people to say, how have you done that? And that's what you get with this.
Well, you absolutely do. So if you are just tuning in, by the way, the one-day special has already sold out. It has gone. It went within 24 minutes, I think it was. I think it's the fastest one-day special I've seen, which is absolutely fantastic. And a massive congratulations for everybody here. If you did manage to secure yours in time, well done. Now, I did say at the top of the hour that we had sort of another option with there as well, which is not the box, but you've got the easel to go with the beautiful extravagant egg that you're looking at here. So for people that weren't watching at the very beginning, can we just go through again exactly what we're going to be getting with regards to this set?
Absolutely. So should we have a quick look at just one of the boards just so you can see what you're getting here? So the extravagant egg is exactly that. It is extravagant. It is beautiful. It's like a Faberge egg. I've actually put together, I don't know if I'll get a chance to demonstrate it towards the end of the one-day special. I'm hoping I will if it hangs on, but it's like a Faberge egg. So I've done a 50th birthday card with it, with 3 of them actually, and I've put a little hinge between the 3, so it's like a concertina card. Really, really pretty, if I do say so myself. But it's all Christina's thoughts and ideas here, but absolutely stunning. But if we look at something like this, you can see how all of those elements coming together, the beautiful lattice background, how she's used those swirls as well, and some of the other elements like the birthday and such, you'll see a little bit further down the counter.
Okay, and I love what Christine was saying about these being like 4 or 5 of them laid up together to give you that stability at the bottom section.
It's a bit like almost chipboard then, or MDF if you really layer them up. But to complement this, we've also got, and both of these can be used on their own, they don't have to be used together, but we've also got the stand, the easel stand here. So there's a score line down the middle. You have the option of having the beautiful detail on it, or you can have it solid. If you've got something like a wood grain paper, that would be perfect for cutting this from, so it looks like a wooden piece. Again, cut a few layers, glue them together, you're going to really give that the strength it needs. And then you can hold boxes, you can hold cards, you could hold memory books, you could hold scrapbook pages, you could hold photo frames and things like that if you do it really sturdy. So lots and lots of your projects at home, it might be altered art or mixed media pieces, canvases as well. Because of the extra depth that we've got here, you can actually hold something that is as thick as, I know these have gone now, I'm sorry for teasing, but something as thick as this, they are built to hold onto there.
That's fantastic.
And all your cards and such.
And they do look beautiful as well. They really are. There's an elegance about these, actually.
Absolutely. So we can see there's an egg on the easel there, and it just finishes it off, doesn't it? To be able to pop that in the envelope or hand it to them.
I think for display of that, making it really stand out next to all the other ones you might have on the mantelpiece that come through for people's birthdays, whatever it is. But that would be that would be centre stage. Now, great price on this again as well. 175621 is your item code. It is brand new on the show today. If you're a Freedom member, you can get this for £30.58, which is a brilliant offer. And don't forget that also includes your delivery charges as well. If you're not yet, don't worry. It's still a brilliant price of only £33.98. Plus, of course, you've got your P&P to pay on that first for you. 175621. Lovely, lovely, lovely piece of kit to go with. Now, as we work through to this, and now these are lovely, and we've got, again, this is the word opulent, isn't it, again, because of size and scale on these.
These are actually, and it's a big thing because I've been paper crafting for a long time, these are my favourite number dies that I've ever seen because of the size of them.
Testament.
Because of the font used as well, it's very readable, absolutely stunning. I think if you're going to give a 21st and 18th, a 50th card, whether it be birthday, anniversary, whatever the occasion, those numbers need to stand out. You don't want just a little tag at the bottom with them written, do you?
Depends how old you get.
Okay.
Some of them you need to just...
Well, see, that's the beauty of these. You can actually do a 67th birthday or a 38th birthday or whatever it may be, a 22nd. You don't have to stick to those big numbers, whereas a lot of dies may come with your 21st, 18th, 30th, 40th, 50th. You've now got the individual numbers. You can make absolutely any you like to.
And they really do. They work so well, actually, these.
So included with this set, you do get the months. The special anniversaries. You get birthday, anniversary, there's happy in there as well. Of course, you've got gold, silver, coral, all of these different words you'll need. On the back of the dice, this particular die set, we do have the little list here, so you can tell what the special anniversaries are and what they relate to with your words. So you'll never be on your phone looking it up again.
No.
But what I love about this, it's such a readable font, and that again is really important. You don't want to be sort of, what does that say? It is beautiful, very, very clear. And it cuts stunningly. I mean, if we look at the detail in these dies have
lovely font for that, isn't it?
Beautifully. And they fall out of the die.
Yep,
the quality of the die is amazing. And I've used multiple different cardstocks and papers, and not one of them I've had to sort of sit and pick out at all.
Which is good, especially if you're making a few of them for whatever reason as well. It could well be.
Making and
such
absolutely.
You don't want to be there for ages, do you? I love that.
That's the second set with these, and then we have the third one. We did have a board for this, but I'll show you the dies so you can see the size. Now we've actually got a few parts of this die. In fact, I'm going to just take this one off just so you can see.
There we go.
Let's pop that little heart on there. There we go. So you can see we've actually got 2 parts or 3 parts to this large heart. So this lattice heart here with the swirls in is very elegant, but this will cut the hearts into a piece of cardstock. So if you want a heart-shaped aperture, you can see through the swirls, it's perfect. If you want the outer die to mat onto that or to create a border and such, you can do that. So you can see there's lots of different combinations with those 3 there. And I'll show you. Christina's made this one. This is beautiful, isn't it? So absolutely stunning. So with the silver, if she hadn't used that border die, you could see how it would cut that heart out with the swirls inside into a box lid, or maybe into a gift bag. Pop a piece of acetate behind, something like that, or again just on your card, so you can have your acetate in there or your parchment. And
they are lovely.
I'm sorry, I just need to mention this because it's the largest one I've ever seen. This swirl is gorgeous again. And what I love is it will fit beautifully on, say, an A5 card or an 8x8 card. If you work with smaller cards as a rule, but you love this beautiful swirl, you can snip into it. So if we just snip off the top here, you can actually fit nicely onto a 6x6 or an A6 card, something like that. And if you duplicate the corners, I'm going to bring this card in again because I think the simplicity is beautiful. But using it on alternative corners, you've almost got a full border there.
Yeah, you have actually. That works so lovely. I just wanted to show you a few more examples of some of these as well, because I think each one looks bigger and bigger. But this one again, you can see the sort of it's a real feature on any work that you're doing. Here's what you were just talking about there as well with that lovely swirl. You really see that, especially when you got the other colouring behind it. So it really pops out, doesn't it?
Gorgeous.
Well?
Yeah, absolutely
gorgeous. This is again just in the main shape of the whole piece as well, but not as simple,
solid
really
heart.
Simple, isn't it?
Yep.
But beautiful, and again a brilliant size to work with.
And it's an essential shape, I think, to have in your card making stash, isn't it? A
heart.
It can signify so much.
I know we showed this one earlier on, but I do love the fact that it is your love heart, but of course then 2 of those becomes the wings for your butterfly, and a really big butterfly it would make indeed. Right, this is lovely. Over a quarter of the stock for these has gone, and I'm not surprised. 250708. If you've been looking for that collection, it will give you that big wow factor, that really big image to work with. Numbers, you've got all the details for anniversaries, all of those for you. You can really personalise that with this kit. I don't think you'll want for more anymore after this once you've got that, because you've got pretty much everything you need of good scale. 250708, 57 dies in total. Usual price is 46, but actually it's £43.97, £39.57. If you are a Freedom member, of course, that includes your postage and your packaging. Good luck getting those into your collections, and happy making with those. Now, working our way down, we've got some new other bundles. New bundles, older bundles, different bundles.
These have been simple. We're bringing them back to you because they tie in so nicely with the new products.
Right, OK. So we've got some new that may seem, but in a new, different format.
Different combinations. So with these, if we start first of all with this beautiful square card here, and we have the box as well. So each of these is a box, so a die to make a box. You have the die in there to make the perfect size card that fits in the box.
Perfect.
And then you also have lattices. Now they may be included in the set, or they may be as a separate to accompany, but again the perfect size. And each one has florals and such. You've got sentiments in them as well. So there's a lot in each one. It just really depends on what size you want to make. So we've got lots lots and lots and lots here.
Let's go through then and have a little look, and we're working our way down in size. Is that right then from these?
No, so we're starting first of all with, this is the one that makes, it's around about 6x6 here. So we can see first of all we've got the lattices, beautiful. We've got the outer die, the what I call the inner die, which cuts that lattice panel, and the outer die you can use as a solid as well. So you've got the two parts.
Okay.
So again, with this, if you want to cut it without this outer die on its own, you're going to cut into your paper, have that beautiful peek through at whatever's behind. It could be in a box lid, for example.
Nice.
And then we have the, this is the shape that makes the box. So we've actually got scoring and die cutting here. The die does it all for you in one pass.
Nice.
Really, really simple.
Nice.
You're going to need your larger plate, your A4 plates for this, because it is a large die. But it's very simple. We'll cut 2 of these and we pop them together. A little bit of wet glue. It takes no time at all. We have the die that's going to cut that card that will slot into that box. This is perfect when you're making cards like this. You're putting all your beautiful decorations and your flowers on. This is actually a shaker card, so it's got the foam on as well to really lift it up. And you don't want to put that in an envelope, do you?
No,
you put that in that's going to squash that all. If you want to post it, you don't know what's going to happen to it in the post either. And actually, when you hand it in a box, like so,
that's nice, isn't it?
That finishes it off perfectly, doesn't it? So if I just show you how this box works as well, so you've just got the flap at the top that will slot in nicely. I mean, that is a professional box, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
You would buy these pre-made and you'd probably spend quite a bit on them. You can make them over and over again in whatever colour you want to, decorate them in the way you want to as well now, and they all fit your cards absolutely perfectly and keeps them safe.
Well, it's a lovely package when you think of the whole bundle that's put together for you. Now they are there. We're going to just give you the price of this one of £31.99, £895,736. Now, if you want to check out on the website, and all the other options are there for you to go for. Similar in ideas for you that will work together with the bundles that are there, but all again with different price points for you if you have to look at and see which one will work best for you and pop those ones into your basket. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All nice and simple. We like simplicity. How are we doing?
I'm melting.
Are you a bit warm in here as well?
It
Do you want
is.
a bit of aircon on? Do you want a bit of aircon?
Yeah.
A little bit of aircon on, please. All right.
Okay, so there's your box.
Blimey, you've been
Finished,
busy.
ready, lined.
So when we left you were just still putting the edges together.
So it's all finished now.
That's lovely.
Could add some glitter on the top of the flowers. You could add a bow on there. You could put your sentiment or whatever occasion it's for. But that's a beautiful box to send to somebody.
Right, I've got some sort of good news. A couple of the one-day specials have bounced out of people's baskets, which means that there's 1 or 2 available. Now, it is single figures that is available for you, just so you know. So please, 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 if you thought, oh, no! I don't know why you do it in that voice. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. Little moment. But if you're thinking, do you know what? It's meant to be really quickly. I mean, now, get yourself back onto the web, get that into your basket right now when you can. There are single figures of those that have popped back out of someone's basket, so there is a couple that are available. I'll let you know as soon as they've all sold out again, but right now there is a chance for you to do that. It is available on FlexiBuy as well, just $19.99 over 2 payments if you'd like to do that. Go on. There we go. Well done. There we go. Just they've just gone again.
Goodness
But it was a little second option, and sometimes that's all we need, isn't it? A little second chance.
That's right.
So congratulations, and well done for moving quickly on that one, and get that one checked out of your basket as soon as you possibly can to confirm that. Now we've got 9 minutes left. Where's this hour gone?
I don't know. It goes so quickly.
Oh, doesn't it? Right.
All right.
We've got 9 minutes. What can we do there, Chrissy? I say the royal we.
We're
What can
going
you do
to make a really special ruby wedding card.
Lovely.
And we're going to use the Landmark collection along with the A5 card. I've not made the box, I've just made the card.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've cut mats that will fit, and I'm going to use it landscape. So I've cut mats that will fit on the front of there. Let's turn it over. There, so we'll glue that in place.
You have to get your joke book out for tomorrow, won't you? Or for 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 o'clock show.
I certainly will.
Yanis has got one. He's always got one in the green room.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, just Boris. It's a bumper book, 1001 jokes.
Okay. So we're going
He's
to
only
put
got 200-300 of them.
another white mat on there. And does he tell them on a regular basis?
Every hour.
Oh, they'll be saying, oh, no, that's a Yanis joke.
Well, if you get up to page 69, he's done them. Anything after page 69,
He's not.
you're okay.
Okay.
Fresh material.
Okay. So I've used the trellis that comes with this box set, and I've just cut a nice little panel that's going to sit
That's a pretty trellis, isn't it?
on the front, yeah. If I was at home, I would emboss that piece just to give it a little bit more interest.
Nice. If I was at home, I'd have a G&T by now, but I mean, I like your idea better.
Bacardi and Coke.
Oh, is that what you? Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, cheeky. Other drinks are available, but well.
Or a glass of red wine.
Oh yeah, we're not fussy, are we?
With the chocolates.
And a chocolate.
Okay. Now then, in this set, you've got a really big trellis, and that is the size.
Oh yes, yep.
That is the size that trellis will cut. Okay.
That's beautiful, that one.
But you can find little spots on it that you can cut it down. So for this one, this silver one, I've simply cut off this top piece.
Right.
And this second piece here. Now that will fit on a 6x6 or an A2 card.
Oh, lovely.
So you can alter it to suit yourself. It's entirely up to you. So we're going now to put this on our card.
And they are lovely and elaborate, and those. And actually, there's one of them that's been used on the cards there. I think it was the 50th, wasn't it? The gold 50th card. And that with it on the shape there really does fill.
Yes.
That's what Lou was saying about. It really does fill that page, isn't it, with regard to that. And then, of course, you've got the 50th in the centre of that. But that's it complete, isn't it, from those, which is lovely.
It's a real statement
Very opulent.
piece.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. OK, so there's our beautiful flourish added to the card. Now, if you wanted to, you could put another flourish along the bottom there. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to add in some flowers, some ribbons, and a ruby anniversary. So we've cut the word ruby and anniversary out, and we're going to add this to our card. And this is self-adhesive glitter paper, which is really handy to have. Yep. So we'll just pop that there for a minute, and we'll pop the word ruby on.
This collection that we're working at the moment, we've got a third of the stock has already been allocated now on this one. Obviously, everything you brought in for the shows has proven to be exceptionally popular. Everyone's absolutely loving what you brought in today. So,
this is such a useful set to have, because not only does it have the anniversaries and the months, but they're not all anniversary and months. Some people are called Ruby, some people are called Pearl and Coral.
I know.
And there's May, June, July, April.
It's true,
all ladies'
you should meet my friend Platinum, he's a lovely guy.
Who?
Platinum.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to add that there. And then along the bottom, we're going to add in some flowers. So we'll pop these in.
And this is something that, we've got about 5 minutes left. This is something that Lou was saying about with this as well. That red on that, and that's actually, you know, you've got a very sparkly, glittery paper there. You've got a really lovely kind of trellis in the background, a lot going on, but yet there's still some lovely clarity that you can still read the words nice and clearly.
Yes.
And I know that might sound quite a simple thing, but actually it's a really important thing, obviously, it was mentioned.
Yeah.
But you don't lose anything for it. You're not losing any of the beautiful fancy font or anything like that.
No,
but you've still got clarity from it, and it still looks beautiful. They're really not lovely fonts.
It is. It's very easy to read. It's very easy to cut. It's very easy to customise to any of the cards that you're making. And like I say, on the back of the box is the actual anniversary that relates to.
Yes.
You know, unless you're doing it for somebody's name.
Of course,
you know, my dog's called Ruby.
Your dog is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My little dog's called Ruby. So I'll leave the ribbon off. But how quick is that
That's really
to
lovely.
produce? And that is a beautiful card. Put it in a box with the same colours, the same flowers, and that would be a pleasure to give to anybody. That is so pretty. And
again, there's a similar theme with everything, Christine, you've got here, you know, is there's a lovely elegance about everything, but a lovely simplicity of actually putting together, which you've designed beautifully for that, you know, and it really does work. So I love that. Thank you very much for that. Just to let you know what there is still available for you if you'd like to go for these, of course. These are great. This is your Card Making Magic complete landmark occasion die collection. Now, over a third of the stock has gone, and so please do take advantage. There's 57 dies in total. You've got the love hearts in there, that lovely trellis part that you can find, of course, on the edges that you can use. You've got your numbers in there, you've got the little extra details. Then, of course, you've got all of the other ones with your months in there, your certain anniversaries. It works. 250-708 43.97. If you'd like to go for those, then that would be absolutely perfect. If you are Freedom member, it's there, and it's actually on FlexiBuy of £21.99. 2 payments of those will work perfectly for yourself. 250-708. Wow. What an hour.
Very busy hour.
Do you want to show that?
Just
Don't forget.
a hint.
Oh, so when's your birthday again?
I think it's the 6th of March.
You think?
You think yours is the 6th of March, right?
Yeah.
So plenty of time to get. You've got ages actually, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Well,
Enough time to make a card.
Plenty of time to get this home. Make a lovely card and then send it through, which are lovely. You'll need that 21 one again, won't you? That's what you'll need.
Oh, and the rest.
There we go.
Plus that.
Well, we can all add a bit of VAT on. It's fine. But I have to say, what you brought is lovely with all the collections, and you should be very, very proud of that. And obviously, everyone at home, testament to that is how quickly your one day has flown out the door, which is lovely. I say one day, your 24 minutes, one day special, as any time as it took, really. Just to go through anyone that's still thinking about this, you know, they've seen the easel to go through and the egg, for example, and work with this. What would you say about anyone that's never tried anything and thinking it still looks a bit fiddly for me, or it's not my style, or anything like that?
It's not fiddly. It's very easy to do. As I said, there are videos that will be on YouTube and on my blog that people can stop and rewind to keep up with. But if you like to make boxes and you like to give beautiful cards, then what could be better than personalising them with things like this?
I absolutely think from the side. Lou, anything from you'd like to add for people that are thinking for this one, and who would it be really suitable for?
Yeah, so I mean, as a paper crafter using them myself, I'm blown away by the quality and obviously the size. We're talking about the readability and everything, the simplicity of it all. But I think these are going to be for those special occasions, particularly if you are people who are selling your cards. These at a craft fair are going to knock people's socks off. They're going to be the ones that draw people's eyes, and they'll come to your store straight away.
I agree. I think you've got a fantastic opportunity here to go for those and make those big statement pieces. The other lovely thing about this is, don't forget, you do get this on your flex if you want to go for any of these options that you see here with this for the 57 dies, and that really can make a big difference, can't it, as well? Thank you so much, Adine. I've really enjoyed the hour with you as well. 9 o'clock then you're back on together, is that right, with Hayley?
With Hayley.
Maybe a little bit of a rethink for the one-day special, as that's already flowed out of the doors as well. So back at 9 o'clock. So if you are able to watch the course at 9 o'clock with us, then please do so, of course, and Hayley will there to take you through as well. Anything you've got in your baskets, please make sure you've checked those out, so there's nothing can jump out there and you end up missing out on something, because as you can see, everything is proving very, very popular indeed on these shows as well. And don't forget, if there's anything you still want to recap and you have got the boxes, always catch it up on Rewind later on. From the three of us for now, thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere. Got more coming up now.